Hi, I'm glad you could join me for this video. I've missed you. Today we're going to talk about what you should do if you come to a word in your reading that you don't know. And I'm going to give you some strategies that you can use to figure the word out. Let's say that you come to this sentence in your reading and you don't know what this word is with the line under it. Let's look at some strategies that you can use to figure out the word. The first strategy that you should try is to think about what makes sense in the sentence. Let's read the sentence, leaving a blank for the word that we don't know. Sam blank to win the race. Let's think about what word might make sense in that blank. How about the word ran? Sam ran to win the race. That makes sense. But there's a problem with the word ran. The word ran is a very short word, and this is a longer word. Also, the word ran starts with an sound made by a letter R, but this word starts with an S that makes a S sound. So the word could not be ran. Let's go to our second strategy. The second strategy is to try to sound out the word. Now, before we try to sound out the whole word, we're going to look for some endings on the word. And if we find an ending on the word, we're going to cover it up and figure out the base word first, and then we can add the ending back on. So the endings that we're looking for are things like ing, ed, es, or s. I see an ed ending on this word. So as we sound out the word, we're going to cover over the ed ending and sound out the rest of the word first. So looking at the rest of the word, not counting the ed ending, we're going to look for vowels. I only see one vowel in this word. Remember, the vowels are A, E, I, O, U. All I see is an I in this word. So when I is the only vowel in the word, it usually makes an I sound. So when I come to the I, I'm going to say I. The next part of this strategy is to look for any known patterns. That includes any little words that might be within the bigger word. I see the word in here, spelled I-N. So when I come to the I-N, as I'm sounding out the word, I can say in for that part of the word. So I'm going to cover over the ed ending, and I'm going to sound out the base word or the rest of the word. S, p, in, t. Let's say the sounds a little bit faster. Sp, int. And a little faster, sprint, sprint. Now I can add the ed ending back onto the word. Remember, the ed ending just makes the word mean something that has already happened. So now the word is sprinted, sprinted. Now the next part of the strategy is to read the sentence with the word that we figured out and ask ourselves, does it make sense? Sam sprinted to win the race. The word sprinted does make sense in that sentence because sprinted means to run fast for a short distance. So Sam sprinted to win the race makes sense, and all of the sounds fit in the word. So let's review how we figured out this unknown word. The first thing that we did was we thought about what might make sense in the sentence. The next thing we did was we sounded out the word. We covered up the ending. We looked for the vowels and thought about what sound the vowel makes. We looked for known patterns. Then we said the sounds slowly at first, and then a little faster and a little faster, until we figured out what the word was. Then we added on the ending again. Then we read the sentence over, and we decided that that word sprinted does make sense in that sentence. These are some strategies that you can use when you come to a word you don't know in your reading. Think about what makes sense, sound out the word, and then read the sentence with the word you sounded out and ask yourself, does it make sense? I hope you will use these strategies when you come to words you don't know in your reading. Thanks for watching.